Alright, so lost the first 20 minutes of this. This is what we got. Enjoy.
Alright, now with 331 gigs, we're back. Da-da-dun, 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 dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, please don't. I had to take off my headphones just to see what that sounded like. Because I'm monitoring the audio for the podcast. I just had to hear what it sounded like. You know what show you would like, and I know you would like it, or at least I think you would.
What?
It's on Netflix. It's called F is for Family. Stars Bill Burr, the stand-up comedian.
I know who Bill Burr is.
Right. It's about a family
I
in
love
this.
I love his videos where he goes driving, and he just goes driving,
I haven't.
and it's hilarious.
I haven't seen it. But in F is
He's
for
like-
Family, he's a
he
dad.
Teaches you how to drive, and he's like the left lane is for people that go fast. Don't just sit in the left lane. Get over if you're gonna go slow.
Everyone knows that. Well, not everyone, but even I know that. I don't drive. But in F is for Family, he plays a dad in the 70s who is constantly threatening to put his kids through that fucking wall. It's fucking hilarious. Pull up the season 1 trailer.
I gotta watch Fleabags too.
Oh yeah. Pull up the season.
Dr. Pike showed us that.
Pull up the season 1 F is for Family trailer real quick.
F is for family. Drinking game.
You'd probably be plastered if I had to guess, because there's 3 seasons, and the only way to watch them is in one sitting.
Oh, this website has a drinking game for every show and movie. Time out.
Oh my god. Well, all right.
Time out. We gotta look this up.
Is there a drinking game for Mythic Difficulty?
Drinkwiki.com. Okay. Oh, Drinky Wiki. I don't know. Drinky Wiki. Here are your games. We got 342 drinking games with lots of bunch of.
What is the F is for Family one? Now I'm curious because you pulled it up.
Well, F is for. Oh, F is for family. It's not on there.
Huh?
It's not on there.
Oof.
Let's look up like
Well, you said you pulled up an F is for Family drinking game.
community.
Community.
Okay. Take a sip every time Albin makes a pop culture reference.
Oh, you will be annihilated in 20 minutes.
Take a sip every time the dean hits on Jeff.
Annihilated in like
Take
an
a sip
hour.
every time Jeff makes out with someone.
You will not be that drunk.
Not really. Take a sip every time Pierce says something inappropriate.
You will be annihilated.
Take a sip every time Shirley utters, "That's nice."
You will be obliterated.
Take a sip every time Britta is wearing a leather jacket. Oof.
She wears like a leather jacket like
Every
almost
single episode.
almost
pretty
every
much.
episode, pretty much.
Take a sip every time Jeff gets naked. I
D-
don't-
is shirtless count?
Shirtless does never counts as being naked.
That's partially naked.
It's never being counted as naked. I think maybe once or twice.
Well, the FCC counts that as naked.
Yeah. Take a sip every time the human being makes an appearance. That's not that many.
Yeah, it's not that many. Took
Take
me
a
a
sip
minute.
every
to
time Britta is made fun of.
Obliterated.
Yeah. Take a sip every time Troy cries.
Obliterated.
I love the one. I gotta pull it up.
I just recently watched the Civil War episode that they did. The pillow fort versus blanket.
Oh, I love that episode.
It's pretty funny. Keith David.
That's the best episode.
Keith David narrating it's pretty great.
That's not the best episode, but it's one of the best episodes.
Right. Obviously. I still love that joke that Annie had where it's like, oh guys, I just stay in the sleep lab. All I have to do is wake up every 3 hours and go, ah, ah, ah! And I get
and I get 2 class credits.
she does like a slow like build up of a scream like, ah, ah, ah!
All right. This one. Can I play this?
Probably. Fair use.
Why not?
Sodium pentothal, known commonly as truth serum.
I saw Abed's name in the hospital school files. I love butt stuff. I hate spiders. I stole a pen from the bank. I cried during a powder boy. The soundtrack. I don't wash my hands before surgery. I can see why women find Clive Owen attractive to the point where I might just as well be attracted to him. I use comparisons to Hitler to win arguments on the internet at the drop of a hat. I know nothing about wine. I'm more turned on by women in pajamas than lingerie. I just want to know they feel comfortable. I didn't get Inception. I didn't get Inception. Oh.
I didn't get Inception.
I'm more turned on by women in pajamas than lingerie. I just love knowing that they feel comfortable. Take a sip every time there's a dance.
Oh my god.
Yep. Take a sip every time tiny nipples are spotted. Maybe they're talking about Jeff shirtless? I don't know. I know that they made jokes about Vaughn in the earlier seasons.
How dare you get a text message on my podcast?
He had tiny nipples, but take a sip every time Jeff Winger learns a lesson.
So never?
Take a chug or a shot every time the Dean's Dalmatian fetish is mentioned.
Does it have to be mentioned or just like appear, like in the
I
background?
think appearing in the background counts.
I want to do this, but since we can't drink, do it with something fucking nasty.
Jeff Winger's... Take a chug or a shot every time Jeff Winger's butt crack makes an appearance. What?
What the fuck?
When has that ever happened?
I don't know.
Take a shot every time Shirley utters, "That's not nice." Take a shot every time Chang doesn't wear a guayabera.
The fuck is a guayabera?
Already on it.
If anybody watched these, there'd be someone in the comments like, you know what
Oh,
fucking...
it's like the Cuban type shirts.
Oh. So whenever he's the security guard?
Like that shirt.
So essentially, take a shot every time he's the security guard?
He's not the security guard.
Every time he's not the security guard. Right?
No, every time he is. When he doesn't wear a guayabera.
Yeah.
So every time he's either shirtless or security guard. Take a shot every time Troy and Abed's weird little relationship is mentioned.
Trying it out in the morning.
Take a shot every time Glee is dissed. Take a shot every time Annie cries. Take a shot every time Pierce's 7 marriages are mentioned. Take a shot Annie's boobs happen. Hers and the monkey. Wouldn't that be every time she's on screen?
Yeah, she has a very prominent cleavage.
Yeah, they always show it, like a ton.
Doesn't she, like, shove something in there at some point? Or episode I was watching, she, like, they give her something and you just see her go...
I don't know.
She shoves it, like, all the way down in there.
Take a shot every time the basketball team makes an appearance. They have a basketball team?
Apparently.
I think so. Take a shot every time Britta does something feminine.
You
That's
will be
sexist.
stone cold sober.
That's sexist. Take a shot every time Derek Comedy is featured. Now we gotta look up who's Derek Comedy.
I'm thinking. I don't know.
If these text messages don't stop popping up in the right hand corner, so I can maybe press new tab.
Welcome back to the Community Podcast, where we talk about community all day.
Right? What was I gonna look up?
You were gonna look up Derek Comedy.
It was an internet sketch comedy group from New York University. The group has a large YouTube following. Bet not.
Hit image.
Their
Images.
YouTube channel has over 200,000 subscribers.
Hit images. 200,000. A whole 200,000.
Wow. That's a large YouTube following, I'll tell you what.
Hit images.
Images.
You got.
Oh, so apparently.
Let me see. Let me see.
What's his name? Childish Gambino was in there. Donald Glover was in it. So, so it's just his group that he was in.
So would you count Troy in himself as Derek Comedy?
No.
Or just all of them?
Okay, so like that guy appears quite a bit. So that counts. I think everybody except for
Troy.
Troy, yeah.
How many people do you think go to Greendale? Do they ever say?
I don't think so, no. Take a shot every time that beloved ginger is on screen.
Just keep going.
Hold up.
Oh, please.
Community beloved ginger. Who's that?
Plot twist, it's Brie Larson.
She's only in 4 episodes.
I was being facetious. I don't even think that was the correct terminology there.
What other show were we going to look up?
F is for Family. I wanted you to look up the trailer for season 1. And you said they didn't have a drinking game, so.
Wait, it says, although the choices for TV-fueled booze you find are really varied, there are still some major heavy hitters missing. Cough, cough, The Bachelor. But if you haven't, every time somebody cries, you'd be fucking wasted.
It's
F is for family. It still says drinking game.
Just fucking pull up the trailer. Just watch the trailer.
Season 1 trailer.
You also type with like 2 fingers?
I type with both my index fingers.
Me too. Sometimes I type with my middle.
Sometimes I do type one-handed.
Turn it up.
Can you hold down the fort while I'm gone?
You're just gonna leave me alone with these animals?
You leave them with me.
But that's our deal. You know what you were getting into when you let me get into you. Gross! Kids, don't bother your mom today. She's busy with a little hobby.
It's a job.
Yes, fine, Joe.
I'll make dinner. Salisbury steak or a pork medley?
Oh, not that shit again.
What was that?
Yummy! Hey, grab me a cold one out of the cooler. You're up, little man. Hold the wheel. Jeez, I wish I had me for a dad. I'll be right back. Stay here. Do not move your ass from this spot. You understand me, Einstein? Fuck you.
Remember the test you took? Are you an abusive parent?
You know what? These fucking hippies. I said running around naked, soiling each other. You're gonna tell me how to be a good parent? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's
put
the
your
theme
goddamn
song.
clothes on.
Wait, Frank, focus.
Wait! Copyright!
Come and get your love. I saw enough.
Well, it's really fucking funny. Just take my word on that. That show is fucking hilarious. It's on Netflix.
The Office. Drinking games.
Oh no.
Drink once whenever Dwight makes a beat reference. Whenever Dwight and Angela have a secret meeting. Whenever Michael does something socially inept. Whenever Stanley is shown. Oof.
Oof.
That's sad. Whenever Michael disses Toby. Whenever Pam and Jim exchange a longing look, even if it goes one way. Whenever Jim plays a prank on Dwight. Drain if said prank involves Jello. Whenever Jim does one of those, I don't know, looks to the camera. Whenever Michael puts the moves on a woman.
The moves.
Anytime Jan shows up, drink twice if it's after she gets fired and goes crazy. Every time someone says, that's what she said.
That's
Drink
what she
twice whenever any of Michael's girlfriends shows up. Anytime Andy is referred to as Nard Dog. Anytime Aaron is excessively perky. Anytime Cecilia Halpert is mentioned or shown. Anytime Kelly is shown relentlessly harassing Ryan. Anytime there's an interesting conversation at the vending machine. Anytime Michael references gender, sexuality, race, etc. Oof.
Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O.
Michael mentions Jan's fake boobs, and he mentions Cornell. Whenever Michael mispronounces a word. Drain it if Dwight tries to one-up Michael. Dwight's cousin Moses shown. If Steve Carell wrote the episode. If Phyllis reveals something embarrassing about Michael in high school.
Why would Phyllis know?
They went to the same high school.
They did?
Yeah.
Oh. When was that found out? I never finished the show.
I can't remember. I know that I think Andy and Kevin went to the same high school. No. That was the actors.
It was
Ed Helms and Brian Baumgartner.
No, I thought it was Ed Helms and John Krasinski.
That's Jim.
I know.
I don't know.
I thought it was Ed Helms and John Krasinski.
Ed Helms went to high school with who? Brian Baumgartner.
What?
Helms and Baumgartner went to Westminster High School.
Alrighty then. I'm looking up who John Krasinski went to high school with. I know he went to high school with somebody. BJ Novak.
Ah,
What's his name? Ryan.
yeah.
Dude, I'm loving my fucking desktop background.
It's billiards.
Rocket League.
Rocket League.
Hey. What? No, you never saw that TikTok? That whole meme that was going. That was one of my favorite memes.
What?
It's hey, what?
And then it just stops at what?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. The point is, it's like when you think you're home alone, like.
Then you hear a sound upstairs.
Hey, robber. Hey, what? Come and get your love.
No, you gotta say it like. That's how they sing it. They don't enunciate their words.
Why did you try? Fucking beamed you in the mic. Why'd you say it like Muscle Man?
Muscle Man. Your mom, my mom. Does he ever do your mama jokes?
I don't know.
Your mama.
I didn't watch the show that much. What's the scream? Again? How does that go? Do the roar.
Do you have sensitive teeth
Do the roar.
and gum problems?
No, I don't,
Sensodyne
actually.
sensitivity and
Do the roar.
Muscle Man freak out.
He's having a fucking conniption.
Bro, I gotta start watching Regular Show again. Where can I find Regular Show?
I don't fucking know, man.
Regular Show streaming. It's on Hulu.
Mm-hmm. What? What was I gonna say?
Best of Muscle Man.
Yeah, I'd like Donnie G to play my.
To talk to a Killet representative, press 0. Are you calling in regards to a song you heard?
No, I want to talk to somebody. 0, 0, 0.
I'm transferring you to our bilingual system.
No, 0, 0, 0.
Hola, llamaste a Radio Killet.
I don't understand what you're saying.
I don't understand what you're saying. I gotta get back into Regular Show.
All day, every day.
All day, every day.
All day. You're like folding your tongue when you do it.
All day,
Every day. All day, every day. No,
And,
0, 0, 0.
0, 0, 0.
It's a little bit more high pitched than that.
I can't get high pitched. 0, 0, 0. My voice just
You sound like a
cracks.
retarded giraffe.
That's because I am. And then Skips, remember Skips from? He's the gorilla.
Oh yeah.
And then what was the bubblegum guy? The gumball machine guy?
Benson, I think.
Benson.
Yeah, I think it was Benson.
Oh, it was, yeah.
Holy shit. And then the other guy was Pops. The special.
Pops was the old man.
Yeah, the special
Oh.
guy.
Wait. Yeah, I remember Pops. He's the mustache dude.
That was special.
And the little top hat.
That was special.
He was not special.
He was special.
Who else? What was the ghost?
I don't know.
High Five Ghost. That was his name. The ghost with the hand on his head. The ghost of High Five's past. That was a good show.
I'm going to sleep.
Why?
'Cause fuck you. So I started playing Witcher 3.
Yeah.
Interesting game. Don't know how to feel about it because I played it for like an hour last night. I'm still pretty early on in the game. Siri's hot though.
Huh?
There's a character that you are after.
The redhead?
No, not the redhead. White-haired.
Oh,
Female.
found her. It's a video game, so.
It's pretty realistic. She's got the scar across her face. It's Siri with a C.
I see.
You see?
I see IRL. What?
You know what you should watch? That is a great show. One of the best shows of all time. 2 shows you should watch, actually.
What?
Breaking Bad and Lost. Both awesome shows.
I used to watch Lost.
How far did you get?
I don't know. I used to watch it with my brother.
Like when it aired?
Nah.
When was this?
I don't know. It might have been when it aired. I think so.
It aired from 2004 to 2010.
And it was not when it aired. I was too young at that point.
So was I. So I watched it over the summer. It's a great show, dude. Were you still in high school or were you younger than that?
I think I was in like junior high.
Oh.
Or maybe even middle school.
Yeah, it's
So I guess I might have been like, no. Because it wasn't the end. So it wouldn't have been like in 2010.
right. The end is actually the name of the final episode.
Wow.
Yeah. I think. It's one of the best finales I've ever seen in my life. You either hate it because you're stupid or you love it because you're smart.
Okay.
A lot of people just didn't get the ending, so they hated it. Even though they spell it out for you in no uncertain terms. They literally say, like literally someone asks a question that's like, oh, the thing that everyone thinks the ending meant, is that what happened? And he goes, no. It's not what happened. This is what happened. And he's like, oh, I see.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, and
I didn't get Inception. I didn't get Inception. Ah.
I'm trying not to spoil Lost, if you can't tell. I'm trying not to spoil it because it's such a good ending. You should watch it. You should finish the show. It's on Hulu. It's awesome. Breaking Bad, also great. What are you doing?
Huh?
You're just like tapping the arrow keys.
No reason.
You're playing a game. The fuck?
I am indeed playing a game.
Are you,
I'm
you
playing
should,
2048.
since obviously you're not allowed to leave the house after this, as
I have to be quarantined.
yeah, for whatever
Because
reason,
my weakened immune system.
because your parents are crazy.
I've had a weakened immune system. Or since we've known that I've had a weakened immune system. I haven't gotten sick. Like I've like really just never gotten sick since then. Like not even with like a common cold, not even like really with like the sniffles.
I tried to cough on him, by the way, but I just couldn't cough.
He was too far away.
Yeah.
Not even like with like a common cold or like a little stomach bug. Nothing.
Right.
I'm an impenetrable man.
I'm a man.
I'm the biggest man of them all.
But while you're quarantined, take that time to watch Breaking Bad and Lost.
I have to finish Community.
And if you not finished it, I thought you finished it.
I did. I have to finish it for the second time.
You already just watch.
I'm already on, like, the trail of watching it, so.
Just add Lost to your list at least, or your stuff,
Oh, no.
because it's on Hulu. What?
I group chat with my mom, my dad, and my brother. There's 15 messages in it.
Uh-oh.
So, Lost and Breaking Bad. Yeah, I heard you.
Add them to your lists.
But I already added Fleabag.
Well, you listen. There's no downside to adding them to your list, though. You don't have to watch them immediately. You watch them when you want. And Breaking Bad and Lost are two of my favorite shows of all time, and because of the endings are two of the best endings in television history, in my opinion.
Yeah.
A lot of people would disagree. At least with Lost. But
What about The Office?
I watched the ending of The Office. I didn't watch the build up to it, and I was unimpressed.
Yeah, because you weren't invested. You have to watch the whole thing nonstop. My dad saw this post on, Facebook because he's on Facebook.
Yeah, because he's old.
Yeah. And he was like, you get $1,000 for watching The Office. Like, they'll pay you $1,000 to watch The Office. You can get paid $1,000 to watch The Office. Here's how. MC Office is celebrating its 15th anniversary this year, and one lucky fan can enjoy the show extra by getting paid to watch it. Dish, a US-based TV provider, recently announced it would give one superfan $1,000 to watch 15 hours of the hit sitcom. The marathon will feature roughly 45 episodes of the series. According to Dish, 15 hours of the show amounts to 45 episodes. It's not clear which episodes of The Office the winner must watch, or if the superfan will get to choose. The winner can complete the marathon from wherever they wish, and they have 9 days to finish all 45 episodes. I would finish the 45 episodes in one day when I was in my prime of watching The Office. At 5 episodes per day, this seems like a pretty easy task for any seasoned binge watcher. In addition to watching 15 hours of The Office, the fan will have to complete a checklist to count the number of common tropes that occur throughout the episodes. Oh.
So it's like homework.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Examples listed on the contest site include how many times does Stanley roll his eyes at the camera? Oh. How often does Phyllis talk about Bob Vance from Vance Refrigeration? The chosen fan will also receive a swag bag of show-inspired gifts, including a Dundee Ward, World's Best Boss mug, some Jell-O, and a stapler.
Holy shit, some Jell-O?
And a stapler.
Holy shit.
To enter, fans must submit a
Stapler.
brief application. Wait, this isn't the first time that a company has offered cash to fans who are willing to watch their favorite things. In December 2019, CableTV.com announced a contest in which it would pay a Twitter user $1,000 to watch 10 Star Wars films.
I signed up for that.
And in November 2019, CenturyLink offered Christmas movie fans the chance to get paid $1,000 to watch 24 Hallmark Christmas movies in 12 days.
I'd rather kill myself.
Yeah, that sounds awful. A Hallmark Christmas? Why can't I just pick my own Christmas movies?
Because fuck you, that's why.
Watching 10 Star Wars films back to back to back?
That's not hard.
How long would that take?
I think they said, but I don't remember exactly how long. That was before Rise of Skywalker came out too, so. Trying to calculate them.
Is that all of them, right?
All of them but Rise of Skywalker, yeah. And I don't think the Clone Wars counts, but I'm not sure.
Okay, let's see. How long does it take to watch all the movies in Star Wars Movie Marathon? 1 day, 1 hour.
25 hours.
Yeah. So you'd have to stay up for 25 hours.
I've done it before.
Yeah.
I do it every year in November. More accurately, I stay up 23 hours and then fall asleep the last hour.
Why?
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 What?
Why do you stay up the 23 hours in November?
Oh, because I watch a 24-hour live stream every November.
Wow.
Yeah, sorry if I'm a bit tired. Stayed up till 3 a.m. last night, and then there's a fucking storm of high schoolers making a shit ton of noise outside at like 11 a.m.
How long does it take to watch every episode of Community? 2 days, 13 hours.
48, 50, 61 hours.
Yeah.
Give me a rope. You're gonna have that song stuck in your head. Give me the hope to run out of steam.
Community is the
Somebody
number 2 most
said.
popular comedy binge watch on Binge Clock.
Huh.
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 Let's see the longest binge watch. What would that be?
Dude, Chevy Chase famously hated that show.
How long does it take to watch every episode of Guiding Light?
The fuck is Guiding Light?
591 days and 1 hour.
Thank you for that information I didn't want or need. Somebody said.
How long does it take to watch every episode of Days of Our Lives? 470 days and 1 hour.
Yeah, 400. Yeah, they've been going for like 50 years.
So you got Guiding Light, you got the CBS Late movie, you got As the World Turns,
You physically.
Days of Our Lives, General Hospital, All My Children, The Price is Right, The Young and the Restless,
Oh,
Another World.
here's why you can't catch up with Days of Our Lives. They have been putting out a new episode every day for like 50 years.
Yeah. No.
It's a daily output though. I don't know how long exactly, but it's every day.
It would not be 50 years, and it's not every day.
That's what my grandmother told me.
It's not every day.
Every
for 50
weekday?
years because it's only 470 days.
They must take breaks every so often.
Yeah, because there's obviously got to be seasons.
Yeah, there's probably
My grandma watches Young and the Restless, so.
my
That
grandma
was
doesn't watch
467.
Days of Our Lives. She watches NCIS. But
Every episode of Sesame Street.
holy shit.
185 days and 8 hours.
Jesus Christ. Well, the reason that it would take, but here's why it could have been on for 50 years every day. 475 days, that's not an episode every day. The episode's like an hour long. That's 24 episodes a day.
24 times 470 is 6,800 and
It's 470 what? 475?
470.
11,280.
Oh.
Divided
Divided by 365.
365. That is 30 years.
31 years.
Yeah, 31 years. 30.9 years.
every episode of Jeopardy.
Dun 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 dun.
157 days and 7 hours.
Dun dun dun
I
dun.
would watch that. I'd binge watch the crap out of Jeopardy.
Krusty Krab pizza. Chick-fil-A's rolling out sauces in a bottle, by the way, now.
Yeah.
You get honey mustard in a bottle.
Pretty sure you can get honey mustard. Not necessarily from Chick-fil-A. It doesn't have to be Chick-fil-A honey mustard.
Wait a fucking second. It's only in Florida.
Wait. I'm waiting. Okay, now go.
It's only in Florida.
Oh.
Allegedly.
What movies or shows should I look up?
The Witcher.
The Witcher?
Oh, you mean like long shows?
Yeah.
Oh, no, The Witcher only has one season. Doctor Who.
Doctor Who. Oof.
That's a 50-year show. 57 now.
Well, then they did stop.
They did stop.
This just says 12 days, 1 hour for the one that was in 1963. 12 days, 1 hour, and 10 minutes.
Did you ever watch Doctor Who?
I did not.
That's a good show.
And then the one starting in 2005.
New Who?
Doctor Who.
Dude,
Not seen
Twitch
Who.
Twitch used to do a thing where you could watch Doctor Who episodes live. Like old shit.
5 days, 18 hours, 45 minutes. Wait, what was the other one? Doctor Who. Doctor Who and the Daleks. Daleks?
It's a movie.
It was 18
Daleks.
minutes.
Dude, Doctor Who's a great show. You should watch it. But you can't.
What's another one?
It's not on Netflix.
What's another one?
It's not on Hulu. It's on Amazon Prime.
Parks and Rec.
I could never get into that show.
Why?
I just never could.
2 days, 15 hours. That's not bad.
I can
That's
count
not
the
Parks and Rec.
reasons I should stay. One by one.
What's
they
the Parks and
all
Rec theme?
I don't know. I would recognize it if I heard it.
I would 100% recognize if I heard it. I just can't think of it, and it's gonna make me mad. So I have to look it up.
Please don't play it on the podcast.
Do 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 do.
The most I watched of Parks and Rec is when I was watching cable at my grandparents' house, and that was all that was on. I think I watched like 2 episodes.
Pokemon. Watch every episode of Pokemon. 21 days, 21 days, 9 hours, and 30 minutes.
Jesus. Lost.
Lost. 5 days, 1 hour.
Breaking Bad.
Two days, 14 hours.
Arrow.
6 days, 23 hours.
The Flash.
5 days, 12 hours.
Jesus. Legends of Tomorrow.
2 days, 19 hours.
My Name is Earl. Dude, that's a great show right there. My Name is Earl. You ever watch that
2
show?
days.
You ever watch My Name is Earl?
A little bit, yeah.
That's one of my favorite shows. Love the show. Supergirl.
Ew.
Running out of shows, man.
4 days. Gross. 4 days? How long are the episodes?
Like an hour.
Jeez.
45 minutes. I'm thinking.
Think about any TV show ever.
X-Men the Animated Series. I'm racking my brain right now trying to think more.
No, it's not on there.
Fuck. Phineas and Ferb.
2 days, 20 hours, 29 minutes.
iCarly.
2 days, 6 hours, 30 minutes.
It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
It was actually recommended right there. 3 days, 5 hours.
What else? The Real Ghostbusters.
2 days, 22 hours.
A lot of 2 days. I'm out of ideas.
That was pretty good.
Forensic Files.
2 days, 2 days, 4 hours.
90 Day Fiance.
Not on there.
My mom watches that show and I just can't fucking stand it.
My 600-Pound Life.
My mom also watches that show and I can't
My
fucking...
mom watches that show too.
Did you see your mom watch 90 Day Fiance?
No.
Oh.
Teen Mom. My mom watches that. Teen Mom, 3 days, 1 hour. Teen Mom 2.
I'm getting comfortable over here.
Teen Mom 2 is 6 days, 1 hour.
Jesus Christ. I don't know if I'd want to watch 6 days of pregnant teenagers.
They're not pregnant. They already have the kid. And it's just them struggling to live. Struggling to survive.
Specifics. Struggling to survive it. And TLC's like, yes, more.
Right?
Struggle more. It's kind of fucked up.
They're like, okay, now we're going to script in. Tornado hit your house.
No, actually, they just redirect the tornado, like, physically.
Yeah. They're like, okay, now we're going to script in.
I don't think that should.
We're just going to inject your child with the Rona.
The Rona. Name of the podcast, The Rona.
The Simpsons.
14
days, 4 hours, and 30 minutes. Simpsons is the #1 most popular binge watch overall on Binge Clock.
Oh.
Really?
What's the top 10?
Let's see. What? I don't know why this is.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
It's probably not right. It says, how long does it take to watch every episode? One Piece. Star Wars: The Clone Wars.
You're right.
The Simpsons. The Office. Family Guy. Friends. Avatar: The Last Airbender. Naruto Shippuden. I probably didn't say that right.
No, that sounded correct to me.
JoJo Bizarre Adventure.
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, yeah.
Breaking Bad. Supernatural.
Supernatural?
Yep.
How long is that?
13 days, 6 hours.
Jesus Christ.
Stranger Things. Grey's Anatomy. Walking Dead. Dragon Ball Z.
The Walking Dead's such a bad show.
I got to season 4. And
I got to the beginning of season 3.
I think I got partway through season 3 and then stopped, I think.
Yeah, me too.
Because I did that both for The Office and Walking Dead. So I started watching The Office. I got to season 3 and I stopped. And then I started watching Walking Dead and I got to season 3 and I stopped. And then I got back into The Office.
And then, dude, I started watching...
Vampire Diaries, BoJack Horseman, Pokemon, South Park, Naruto, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, Guiding Light, Adventure Time, How I Met Your Mother, Steven Universe, SpongeBob SquarePants, Suits, Rick and Morty, Survivor, Arrow, Big Bang Theory.
I started watching The Walking Dead again, season 4, and then I watched like through season 5, I think, and then I just stopped again and just didn't continue. Because it got to the point where I was missing it the night before. because I had to go to bed early, and then after school I would watch it on demand, and I just got tired of doing that, so then I just stopped watching. You got a lot of shows and games that you need to watch and play. Like Spec Ops: The Line, great game. You should play it sometime. I would lend you my copy, but I'm still playing it. I gotta beat it on the hardest difficulty before I can be done with it. Because I got 49 out of 50 achievements in Spec Ops: The Line. I really want to 100% it, but... I got an email from one of my professors.
What's it say?
I'm reading it. Jesus Christ, I got another email.
From?
Yeah, I don't care. It's about fucking worship options or whatever. I'm like,
I
yeah,
just got that email.
I don't care. Yeah. Moral of the story, get a Series X when it comes out.
I don't know.
Then we can play video games together.
Maybe.
And we can make quality content.
I don't know if it'll be quality.
Shut up.
It'll be content. Won't be. It might not be quality.
It'll definitely be content. Oh boy.
Oh, you just broke it.
I didn't break it. The screw just released.
Like when I knocked it off the desk.
Yeah, and I screamed at you.
Yeah.
You fuck. You fuck. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-na-na-na. Na-na-na-na.
YouTube trending. The first one is Peter Weber's parents don't think it'll work out with Madison.
Oh no.
The Bachelor.
Oh no.
You didn't watch it, did you?
I've never watched The Bachelor. Why would I watch that show?
I watched it this season.
Because you're a loser.
Excellent show.
Ethan, you're not on the podcast.
I didn't watch it the whole way this
Watched by
season.
millions of people every night it's on.
Do you watch it?
I've seen it sometimes, yeah.
I watched the first episode this season because my brother just wanted to look at all the hot chicks. Which, respectable.
What level are you?
Huh?
Level.
7.
What
a loser. He's only a 7-year-old.
And then I watched when it got down to about 3 of the girls. And then I watched until the end.
Oh, bad Joe.
Which,
It's
in the
entertaining.
very first episode, I picked Madison and Hannah Ann as the girls that would go to the end. And guess who were the final 2? Madison and Hannah Ann. I was like, I was right.
I might as well just turn my mic off for this conversation because I have no knowledge of it. I don't watch reality TV. I hate it. I fucking hate reality TV.
Why?
I just don't like it. It's annoying to me. It's
There
all
you go.
trash. Please don't.
So,
Please don't. Please.
wait.
Please don't.
No, I'm not going to show you anything. I'm just going to show you.
I'm not going to show you anything. I'm just going to show you.
So, this was Hannah Ann.
Y'all can see my face. I look pissed.
He just looks blank. And that's Madison. That's the chick he chose. He proposed to the other one because this chick backed out. Because she was saving herself for marriage. But like, he slept with another chick on the show. And then she was pissed. So she left. And Chase just went to the door.
Mason. I don't care about The Bachelor. Please.
You think I care about half the shit that you talk about?
No, but you listen anyway. Know your place,
When
trash.
when I was playing 2048, I didn't hear a single thing you said. And guess what? I did not care.
That's fair. The only difference is that I don't have an escape. I don't even remember what I was talking about while you were playing that.
Exactly. That was my plan all along.
It's hard to talk. You don't have any back and forth. When it's one-sided, though.
Yeah.
I will talk about literally anything but The Bachelor. Anything but reality TV. That's the one thing that I just can't give a fuck about. That and sports.
I don't have much else to talk about.
Oh boy. Community?
What about it? Where are you at?
I just finished the episode with the Civil War.
So,
The documentary about Pillow Town and Blanketsburg or whatever the fuck.
let's see. What episode that would be?
It's like season 4. It's in the teens somewhere. Give me a road. Time.
Well, I just watched that episode like 2 days ago.
To run out of steam.
That
Somebody
was
said it could be here.
season.
We could be rolled up, tied up, dead in a year. I can't count the reasons I should say. One by one, they
Season
all
3
just fade
episode.
away.
Would it have been season 3?
Yeah, it's season 3.
Season 3, episode 14.
I think I was on.
Pillows and blankets.
I think I was 16. Yeah, I think. I finished the one with Blade. The vampire one. The one that's cut.
Episode 15.
Yeah, I'm on 16.
So you're on 16. Virtual systems of analysis. When Annie convinces Abed to let her spend some time with him in the Dreamatorium, what starts as an innocent simulation of Inspector Spacetime becomes more. Oh, that's the one where you get to see the truth serum that we talked about.
Oh.
I didn't get Inception. I didn't get Inception.
I got Inception. It was a pretty good movie. The first time I watched it, I didn't get it, though, because I was like 10. I was like, what the fuck is happening?
I'm on season 5, episode 10. Advanced Dungeons and Dragons.
My dad was somewhere that rhymes with not there.
Times Square. Oh no. The next episode is G.I. Jeff.
What's that one?
Greendale Gang gets animated in a special G.I. Joe inspired episode of Community.
Sounds interesting. Is it like Abed's mental break episode?
No, it's Jeff's mental break.
Oh, okay.
Usually it is Abed's mental break, but not this time.
And, alright then.
Well, I think that should be.
Yeah, say
Okay.
your thing that you have forgotten to say for like 2 podcasts.
I don't think I forgot.
You forgot one podcast. You certainly forgot.
What was it?
Don't be too hard.
Don't be too hard on yourself. You'll regret not being proud.
I still maintain that makes 0 sense.
How?
It's just nonsense.
Don't be too hard on yourself, because you'll regret not being proud of yourself.
The first sentence I can get behind. The second part is just nonsense.
How's it nonsense?
It just doesn't sound like a sentence.
You'll regret not being proud?
Yeah, it just sounds stupid.
You will regret
I'll
not
admit
being proud of yourself.
I'll admit that it.
You'll regret being hard on yourself.
Why don't you just say then you'll regret it? Don't be too hard on yourself. You'll regret
Not being proud.
Fuck!
It's the only way to really say it and be clear about it.
Suck a chode.
It's
Podcast
because-
over.
It's because for swimming, I would always like be hard on myself on my times. And that would just suck being at a meet.
Talking to your mic.
That would just suck being at a meet and like being so upset about my times
Get good.
that I don't actually have fun.
Get good.
No, even when I did do really well, like even if I dropped like a full second on my time, I would still be upset at myself. I'd be like, I could have done better. I should have done better.
Well, let's stop.